What's going on, everyone? Spartan G Gaming here with another Infinite Warfare supply drop opening video for you. But before we do get into spending the 1,000 keys plus that I've earned through gameplay on the latest guns and equipment, I just want to explain to you first of all a little bit about the mission teams in case there's anything you're uncertain about, guys. Now, there is a new mission team available, which is the Blood Anvil. I haven't used it myself yet, but I can't wait to do that. Also as well, I just want to explain to you now that we can go up to a level 100 maximum with every one of these mission teams, we can also get free Mark II weapons. And how that works, guys, is that up to the first 50 levels, you would have acquired one of these weapons in this checklist you can see up to level 50. So you'd have got a weapon every 10th level that you got up. Now, every 10th level you go beyond level 50, you will get that weapon that you would have got. So, for example, we would have got the FHR at level 10 with the Wolverine. We're now getting it again at level 60, a replicated weapon of that weapon, but we're getting it now as a Mark II weapon. So how cool is that, guys? If you want these Mark II weapons, they are available now if you do go up through the mission teams. I'm actually up to level 100 with the Wolverines and Orion at the moment, and I'm just racking those Mark II weapons up. So you can do the same. There is a bonus double XP on the mission teams at the moment. So when you do finally get up through those levels, you will get, as I said, that replicated weapon that you would have got before, but this time the best thing is you're getting it as a Mark II weapon. So that's fantastic as far as I'm concerned, guys. So if you want them, get those missions completed, go and earn those points. Double XP at the moment is still on, guys, and you can rack up those Mark II weapons. So these are just a few that I'm showing you here with the Orion. I'm not going to show all, guys. So, you know, like I said, every 10th level above 50 that you get, you're going to get that replicated weapon, but as a Mark II weapon. Absolutely brilliant. Now, back to the supply drop. We've got 1,000 keys to spend, so what would we like to see, guys? I know what I would like to see, but let's just show you through the Quartermaster collection at the moment some of the potential weapons that we can get in the supply drop. Now, I did get the RVN and also the UDM in the last supply drop video that I made, if you remember, guys, and we did get some nice variants of that. But I've already got them to gold camo. So just as another little thing, guys, here, if you are getting these to gold yourself, you want to get them to gold, they are very easy. I'll leave a link to that, and I can show you some great tips there, guys, on how you can get these to gold camo if you haven't done that already. But one of the weapons I want is this one, guys, the UDM Stalker. This has got a sniper mod on this UDM. It modifies the UDM into a single-fire sniper pistol. That is super cool. How cool is that, guys? I can't even imagine what that would be like, this pistol as a sniper pistol. So that would be one weapon that I would love to get in this drop today. There is another one also, which is the Headsman Axe. This is the one that not just me, but I think the whole world are after. Now, just as a little bit of explanation about that axe, guys, while I just flick through a few of these others you can potentially get in the drops, this axe is like epically, superly rare, you know, whatever you want to call it. This is probably one of the rarest I've ever had to try and get. In the 800-900 games that I would suggest I've played, since the axe was available, I've only ever seen it once in a game, which was last night. After all this time, how depressing is that, guys? There is actually a Mark II variant of this weapon as well, which I will show you now. But yeah, only once I've ever seen this in like 800-900 games of gameplay. So that is how super epically rare this axe is to get. But that's quite depressing because there's more people should have this. But how are you getting on with it yourself, guys? Have you actually got it yourself? Did you get it for a common drop? Did you get it for a rare drop? How did you get it? I'd love to know. But that is super epically rare to get. So that's one weapon we would love to get other than that UDM Stalker. We've got 14 common free drops to unlock first, guys. And then we're going to get into the 1,000 keys spending. There's a few options as well, actually, but we've got today. We've got the gestures to unlock the salvage. We've also got the pack bundle that we're going to probably have a little dabble in. But let's see what we get in these common drops. Oh, straight in there with that common drop with the Hailstorm Legendary Mark II variant. Remember, the Mark IIs, we do get them through mission teams also, but also in supply drops, but they will give you that 15% extra XP for every kill. So how awesomely good is that, guys? There's nothing else better than the Mark II weapons. So I'm super happy to get anyone that I can possibly get. Now, nothing really there in that drop. Remember, the common drops, you can get the rares, you can get also legendaries and also epics in them. I know a lot of you still think, because a lot of you did say that when I did unlock commons before that you're only going to get common. Why am I doing that? I was like, no, you do actually get legendary and epics in them. Very rare you do, but you can sometimes get them through that. Well, you know that, guys. So, you know, I mean, I haven't paid for these. I haven't, you know, paid any COD points to have these common drops. I haven't, you know, charged or paid for them for my keys or anything like that. These are free drops that I'm using here that I get through logging in every day, like you would yourself, guys. So we've got to use them. I just wish that they would give you free rare drops, though, through logging on. The common ones are nice, but it'd be nice to just, you know, mix it about and give us a few rare ones every now and again. But I haven't had that for a long time. And I remember when the game first started, I did get a few rare drops. But yeah, I haven't had none of them recently. It's all common. But yeah, we've got 14 to spend first. We're nearly on the end of them now. And then we're going to get into, you know, spending our keys that we've played quite hard through getting again. But I'll build those keys up. And if we don't get the axe in this, guys, or the UDM Stalker, I will keep playing hard and I will keep getting those keys so that eventually I can share with you that beautiful axe that we're all trying to get, because it is the only melee weapon other than the combat knife that is available in Infinite Warfare, which is quite sad really when you think about it. I know in the next few weeks there are apparently rumours there's more coming out, so they really are behind the times in regards to melee weapons. They don't realise, or I think they do realise, but from why they're holding them back I don't know, but that is the main purpose for me of Call of Duty, using the melee weapons. It is fun, it is exciting, so they need to bring them out fairly quick and sharp. So that's the 14 free drops commons spent. What we're going to do, guys, is go into these 5-pack bundle and legendary supply drop first. They cost 165 keys to buy this pack, so we're going to give it a go. You know, we're allowed a maximum of 10, but I'm probably going to do maybe 3 or 4. We'll see how it goes and see what items we get. Now, where's my rare drops? There's only one legendary there. Let's get that unlocked anyway, and then we'll try and find out where my rare 5 drops apparently are supposed to be getting are. So as a legendary, because remember, with this pack, we are guaranteed at least a legendary or if not a higher item. So we've got a legendary salvage there. Not overly impressed with that. Salvage, I've got too much of that already, and by the time we're finished this video, I'm going to have an excess of maybe 10,000 salvage. Nothing to spend it on. I've got no more weapons to unlock, guys. So we might spend a bit of salvage on those gestures that are options for supply drop there at the end of the video. Let's go with another one though, see what we get. Come on! Oh yes! A UDM fleet. The Mark II variant of the UDM. That is super cool, guys. That is one of the latest pistols. So I'm happy. That was one of the ones that I said at the start in that Quartermaster collection that I would love to get. The Stalker would have been better, but the UDM fleet, I'm not going to moan at that because it is a tasty weapon, that UDM. One of my preferred weapons, and probably #1 when I think about it, weapon out of all Call of Duty games so far. I loved it. I went on the rampage with it, got so many kills, and it does the job on the tin. It's fantastic. Oh, an epic Alchemy FTL head. How cool is that, guys? It is not a latest one, but that is the one I've been after, because that to me looks very, very similar. When you head on with that, when you see the enemy, it looks a little bit like the Predator mask, but in gold. It looks absolutely fantastic, guys. So I'm really super pleased I got that one. Let's go for another one, guys. Let's do another one. And remember, our rare drops, I've just noticed that they are getting stored, okay, up the top. So that's all we're going to do, guys. I think I'll leave it there. We did get quite a few good items there. But again, 165 keys to spend on them drops is a little bit excessive, just for one guaranteed legendary. And we did get an epic, if you remember as well, that head, the FTL head. But I think what we'll do now, we're actually now going to, because we've got 20 now rares to spend through that pack that we bought. So we're going to spend them 20 drops first, and then we're going to spend the remaining keys that we've got, just over excess of 400 left, on the rest of on the rare drops. That synaptic head looks pretty cool there. We've got a duplicate common camo there. But let's see if we can now get that axe. Let's see if we can get the axe, the UDM Stalker, or anything else that is Mark II weapon-wise. I'd be really happy with. But we get a duplicate Oni there. I know a lot of you didn't like the Oni. You've been mentioning to me you don't like the Oni, but it's a really good weapon. I did like it. Reaver Toro. How cool is that, guys? Mark II rare weapon. I love the Reaver. When getting it to gold, it is very easy to get gold. You can run around all day. You get plenty of kills with that one. And to now have that as a Mark II variant is super cool. Anything else you're going to give to me that's super cool, guys? Come on, come on, Quartermaster. I'd love to have that axe. I'm going to keep wishing that you give it to me. They keep teasing me, though, with that orange glow, but then it turns out to be a common. But we have got another Mark II variant there, which is a KBS longbow variant. It is only a common, though, but still Mark II variant. So any 15% extra for XP we're getting for the kills, like I said, you know, not just me, but anyone would be happy with that. You've got to use them, guys, what they're there for. And yeah, it just makes it just a little bit more easier to get your XP points out of the way. But again, I just wish, in a way, that with those Mark II weapons, at the end of the match, they would actually add as a separate thing the bonus that you've earned through the kills that you've got for that weapon. Why don't they do that? Because there's nothing to say that what that 15% has given you. I'd like to know that. You know, I like looking at statistics at the end of the match. I like knowing what I've done, what I've achieved through the game, and that would be a big kind of thing they could use, actually. They need to separate that 15% and give it to us at the end of the game in knowing what we've earned for that Mark II weapon. Now look, there's another one there, guys. It is a duplicate though, which is a shame, but it was another Mark II variant of the KBS Longbow Mirage. So it's a shame it's a duplicate, but still happy and nice to get these little drops. Now we've got a Mr. Big Shot emblem there. I do like the emblems. I just again wish that they would make those emblems movable like they do the calling cards. I'm sure that they can do that. It's in their power to do it. But that would be pretty cool, that if they had like we could actually invent, because now they've got the custom, we can actually make a custom emblem. We could actually make them movable. I don't know how much that would take to do that, but again, that would be super cool, wouldn't it, guys? We're talking of the future here of gameplay. That's something that is needed. Okay, so nothing really that good there. The Volk, I mean, I love the Volk weapon, the assault rifle. That's pretty cool. But I've already had that one. That was a duplicate. We've got two duplicates there as well. Still no sign of the axe. Still no sign of that UDM Stalker. I'd love to give that sniper pistol a go. I'd love to make a video on that and show you how that works, guys. If you've got it yourself, let me know if it's any good. I'm sure there are many people out there who have that UDM Stalker. But to use that as a sniper pistol sounds absolutely mental. I'd love to give that a go because, like I said, I love the UDM anyway. Oh, we've got the Rack 9 there. The legendary Rack 9. It's not a Mark II, but still cool. I love that Rack 9. I've already got it, actually. I haven't used it, though. But I can't remember using that because I completed the shotguns to go so many months and months ago that I haven't used the shotguns for ages. Come on, Axe, please. Please come to me, Axe. Wish I had a magnet that just draws those good quality items to us. That would be super wickedly cool. Okay, there's some more orange glow in here. Are we going to be lucky? Not this occasion. Let's keep going though. We've got a few more keys we can spend on these rare drops. Remember, we're going to spend some salvage as well very shortly, guys. And we'll just make sure that, you know, we can at least spend this salvage on something. Because, like I said, at the moment, I've spent all my salvage and all the weapons that I could possibly spend money on. Oh, there you go, guys. Oh, straight another one. 2-in-1 drop. The RVN Tickler, which is a common weapon, but still cool to get, guys. It's a variation of the new RVN weapon. But also, fantastically, the Mark II RAW Liberty, or the RAW, as some of you like to call it, light machine gun. That's cool, guys. And I'm actually loving the Mark II weapon camos. They're a little bit like the brand new diamond that they just brought out a few weeks ago, but just in a different colour, which is cool. We've got an Aqua Strands calling card there. That's actually a nice calling card, that. I do like the look of that one. I'll probably be using that one. I like to swap and change the... oh, another one there, guys. Another Mark II weapon. I think we've already got one. That one, though, the Reva Toro. Yes, we have. We got that just in about 2 or 3 drops ago. But, yeah, the camos on the Mark II weapons are absolutely fantastic. And... to show, I mean, I was getting on to the calling cards, wasn't I, guys, about the movable ones. I do like to change them every now and again. I don't like to keep to the same one for too long. So yeah, you know, you got to make the most of all the little items that you get in the drops. Otherwise, what's the point in doing the drops and getting all these new items? But the calling cards, you know, I change them maybe once every game. And yeah, I've got so many that I just like showing people what I got. So that's what they're there for. Let's use them. And 2 rares there, another common. I think we've got all of them. Yes, we have. It's a shame, but like I said, we're getting bonus salvage for it. Just racking up that salvage for no reason apart from when they get an option available to buy now in the supply drop, which in this case today, and what has been over the last few days, is the gesture one. So I've done another gesture video on the supply drop before, but we'll do another one just to, like I said, just to spend some salvage, guys. Now we've got the DMR1, the DRM1 there, the DMR1, sorry. But yeah, I'm getting a little bit. Come on, my mind is ticking away. Like, come on, I want that UDM Stalker, and I'd love to have that axe. I just can't believe that it's so without our grasp, you know, out of our grasp, that we can't get those that melee weapon. Now, we've got an accessory there, a legendary accessory, which is a pretty cool one. I do like the dangling of those accessories off your weapon, especially when you get your kill cams at the end. There is plenty of those that I've got in my checklist, and yeah, that's another one to add to the list. We've got another epic there, guys, but I don't really feel that jam camo is an epic one, to be honest, unless it was movable blood, like the blood just drips down or something. Then that would be epic, but why they class it as an epic, I don't know. It's not really a sensational camo to have, is it? But nevertheless, it's still an epic, still nice to get, still a rare one, or a super epically rare one, should I say. Again, still nothing there that I would love to get. Oh yes, I'm happy with that one. That mask that just came up there for the Warfighter. That's the Illuminous Green one. I've seen many of you have that one. I've got the other versions of it. I've got 3 other versions of that, but this is the Illuminous Green skeleton one. Very, very cool, Enviro. And that's it, guys. That's all the keys gone. I think we've got enough maybe just for another little common supply drop. And then I'm going to spend some salvage on the gestures. So we'll click out of that now. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't get what I would love to have done today, but I'm going to keep striving, building those keys up again for another day when we can have another go and see if we can get that axe or maybe even the UDM Stalker. But let's have that common drop. So we didn't really get nothing there apart from the United States flag camo there. And just a rare. That's a nice one. I haven't got any of them, actually. They're all new to me. I'm happy with that. Okay. So let's spend some salvage now. Now this costs a lot of salvage. It's 750 salvage for every drop that we open. We're only allowed a maximum of 3. So that's a bit depressing because I've got so much salvage that I want to use. I want to get rid of it and I can't. But we're guaranteed at least a gesture. That's a new one for me, that legendary face palm. I'm happy with that. But also remember, guys, we're getting other items as well. Not just the gestures, we're getting other items. So this pacer, look at that, look, we've got a Mark II weapon. Okay, I think we might already have it. No, we haven't. I thought I had it, but we haven't. So that's even cool, guys. A Mark II weapon in that gesture supply drop. So that's why I'm spending these salvage, because that's another way of getting some Mark II weapons. Oh, yes! I've wanted that one, guys. That gesture, the coin flip. That's probably the best one that I've seen so far. I've only ever seen it once in a game, and I wanted it. Someone had it on a final kill cam, but that is super cool, guys. I'm so mega happy with that. But anyway, that's it, guys. I do hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry I didn't create that axe for you today, or the UDM Stalker. But I hope you enjoyed it. We got some good items, though, didn't we, guys? But please subscribe. Please don't forget to like the video if you have. And take care, guys. I'll see you on the next video.